Okay, I'm gonna try and do this review without crying. But before we get into this, you know what I'm gonna say: smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, and smash the notification bell to make sure you get notified to all the new videos that I'll be releasing. At the moment, it's pretty much daily. It really is daily, and in some cases, it's multiple videos daily. So keep an eye out and get involved. And please feel free to share the videos and comment as well. I want to know your views on today's match. And yes, you guessed it. It's South Africa versus Pakistan, the second T20. Let's get into this because Pakistan got absolutely obliterated by the South Africa B team, if I'm being honest with you, unfortunately, as well. And I'm pretty sure there'll be a lot of trolling on social media. Man, what can you do? Either way, South Africa put on a fantastic performance. Pakistan, a below par performance, to say the least. And that was highlighted with a very below par score. 140 was what Pakistan stuttered to. And let's just say we didn't get off to the best start. Mohammad Rizwan, first ball of the innings. I do love Mohammad Rizwan. I really do. I don't know what he was thinking though. Today, it was just all I can say is he had a bit of a mind blank. Let's just say that. Man of the match in the last T20, scored 74 not out, saw us home. He's been brilliant. I think his last 10 T20 scores have been 40 plus. Well, he definitely put an end to that today. Let's just be honest. Oh man, first ball duck, and I can't say it was good bowling because Rizwan moved really early, tried to use his feet to Lin, go over the infield, over mid off. Lin saw him, bowled a drag down instead to make sure that it wasn't the length he wanted, and Rizwan just hit it straight up in the air towards mid off, and Markram grabbed it comfortably like a little baby, cradled it, and South Africa celebrated in jubilation. And to be honest, that set the tone for the whole innings. And how many times do we say that an innings or a first ball can set the tone? And Rizwan being the man for Pakistan at the moment, unfortunately, it shouldn't be all down to him, but it definitely set the tone. Shajil Khan came in for Fakhar Zaman. For anyone that doesn't know, Fakhar Zaman actually had an allergic reaction on his leg. Hopefully, he recovers from that. And we see him in a 30-20 because Shajil Khan did nothing. He opened the batting instead of Babar Azam. So a little bit of a shuffle around that top three was one, Shajil, and then Babar. Shajil Khan, unfortunately, look, one good six off Lind in the first over. Really good hit. Straight down the ground, clean strike. And then, to be honest, he did exactly what Mohammad Rizwan did, except this time, no movement of the feet, just slashed at one trying to go over mid off. This time, caught again by Markram. And Lynn picked up two quick wickets. And he was pretty expensive in the first T20. He bowled beautifully today. He also picked up a very, very vital wicket of Muhammad Hafiz as well. So, 4 overs for 23, 3 wickets for George Lind, economy of 5.75. And to be honest with you, when I roll off all of the bowlers for South Africa, you'll realize pretty much everyone was economical. And that, I guess, isn't a surprise considering Pakistan only got a measly 140. And let's be real, that's 40 runs short of what they needed. Okay, let's go through the rest of the Pakistan batting. Babar Azam, he didn't fall next. It was Hafiz, as I said. He had 32 of 23, strike rate of nearly 140, 6 fours. Unfortunately, hasn't quite rekindled that T20 form that we've seen for the past year and a half. But in all fairness to him, it's only been 2 matches. Let's see if he can finish off the series well because he's going to be vital for Pakistan. Come the T20 World Cup, we need him in good form. We really do. And we also had, Haider Ali came in at 5, 12 off 9 for him. And what do you want to say? I mean, he always gets out for 10 or so and just doesn't seem to go on. Doesn't seem to have the mentality. Fahim Ashraf was stuck at the crease, 5 off 10 for him. Hassan Ali, 12 off 3, 2 sixes, went ballistic as he can bat one way, can't he? He came in actually instead of Nawaz. So they reshuffled the lower order as well. Middle order, Fahim came in first, then Hassan, then Nawaz. Before it was Nawaz, Fahim, then Hassan. Either way, look, that's I guess a useful cameo it is, 12 off 3. Nawaz 2 off 3. I could rant, but I'm just like just, I can't believe this actually. If I'm being perfectly honest with you, 2 off 3 for him, and he just look. I had Usher from Cricket for Us 2.0 telling me that he should be in the top 6 and he's capable of batting the top 6. I don't even know if he's capable of batting the top 9. I mean, he just looks like he can't hold a bat at the moment. I'm sure he is capable, but he's not showing it. He really isn't. It's just, oh my gosh, can't believe it. Sheena Freedy, 7 or 7 for him, and Osman, I mean, he can't bat 4 or 5, run out from Magala. Babar Azam, now this is the biggest talking point, I guess, because he top scored, right? And he actually got out in the 17th over. Now, we had 3 overs left to go, and I think you would safely say he would have accelerated in those last 3. He got out, Magala actually bowled him. He bowled a lot better today. Magala did. Very stocky fellow, huge biceps, by the way, and bowls a heavy ball, good variations, and he actually went for the record number of runs in a T20 off the first over, but recovered well in this T20. Babar Azam has, let's say, an unwanted record now. He is the second slowest half centurion for Pakistan in T20s. So, if anyone that wants to know, Shoaib Khan, why am I saying it weirdly? Shoaib Khan versus Zimbabwe in 2008 hit 50 or 53, slowest ever T20, and Babar Azam second, 50 or 49. Now, he ended up going 50 or 50 for a strike rate of 105 fours. He wasn't his usual fluent self. And look, I have to say this because I know he's going to get a lot of abuse, and I might get a lot of abuse, to be honest, for saying this. But are we surprised? As in, why are we surprised that he scored that slowly when Rizwan and Shajil got out early doors? We were 10 for 2, right? Like, what are you expecting? Hafiz is going at a quicker rate, so he's thinking, I need to be the anchor here. And then just wickets falling regularly. After Hafiz got out 68 for 3, it's a good partnership of 58 off 8 overs. Again, not the quickest, but it's a decent one. After that, like a little partnership between him and Haider Ali, and then it's just wicket, 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 wicket. It's just carnage. Absolutely, we lost at one point. Babar Azam was part of this. We lost 3 wickets for 4 runs. It's just ridiculous. And he was thinking, look, we're going to collapse here. Our middle order has not been batting well. We need to get a move on. We need to make sure we bat the 20. And he was probably thinking, well, in the last T20, or last ODI actually, it was, sorry, even, in that last couple of overs, I motored, and he's got gears now. We know he's got gears. Unfortunately, what happened is he played the long game, but didn't last that long. So, yes, you can say it backfired. But I think his actual thinking behind it was okay. Personally, I think it was fine. He'll get a lot of stick for it. I don't think we're going to see many innings like this. Either way, top scored, got 50 and 50 much needed runs considering we only got 140. Everyone else, no point even discussing everyone else. George Lind, as I said, bowled fantastically well. 4 overs for 23, 3 wickets, 5.75 economy. Warren Hendricks, 4 overs, 27 runs. No wickets for him, but so economical, 6.75. I mean, he's normally the Tom Curran of South Africa. No offense, Tom Curran, but gets slapped everywhere. Didn't today though. Shamsi, I mean, I'm always impressed with him in T20s. 4 overs, 22, 1 wicket, 5.5 economy. Williams, 4 overs, 35, 3 wickets, 8.75 economy. Magala, 4 overs, 32, 1 wicket, 8 economy. And yeah, they did well. They did really well. The bowling unit, Pakistan, poor in the batting. Right, we can talk about South Africa's batting now because this is going to be short and sweet because they absolutely cruised this with 6 overs remaining. I mean, this is what you call an absolute beating. Seriously, it was a beating. Because Yanman Malan and Markram just came out and said, you know what? We only need to go at 7s, but we're going to go at 10s. And they just came out and blasted us away. They really did. They really, really did. And it was just a nightmare. It was a nightmare. Him and Markram and Milan, they took Shaheen and Nawaz apart in the first couple of overs. It was just carnage. Absolute carnage. It really was. And I'm going to talk about Markram because I think I need to do like a almost a poem about him because genuinely I'm an opening batsman myself again at nowhere near this level. We're talking about local club level, and he is what I aspire to bat like as an opener in because I'm someone who I'm not going to play your paddles. I might do it for fun in the nets occasionally, but I'm not going to do it in a match. I'm not going to play your reverse sweeps. I might play a sweep, reverse sweep probably not. I'm not going to play your paddles. I'm going to be pretty conventional, but I've got, I feel like I've got a little bit of power. And Markram's got a lot more power than me, let's be honest. But I've got enough power when it comes to local club circuits to clear the boundary. Now, I feel like he's someone that I need to watch because he plays a way that I would like to play, let's say, in his style of play. And look, let's just say you're in for a treat when I talk about him. But Yanran Milan and Markram put on a really good partnership, 44 runs off 4.3 overs. And it was only thanks to Hassan Ali bowling a nice little off cutter to Yanran Milan, and he holed out to, I think it was deep mid wicket in the end. A good little knock from him, 15 off 10, 2 sixes. And to be honest, I was thinking he is going to be the staple opener alongside De Kock in the T20s. But considering Markram has just hit back to back 50s, it's crazy because Yanran Milan might have more of a chance of usurping Markram in the ODIs potentially than the T20s if Markram continues this form, because his form in T20s has been fantastic. But again, I'm not going to talk about him yet. Lube 12 of 7, this was bizarre. He came out and he just started whacking it everywhere. One of these shots, probably the shot of the match. Actually, no, one of Markham's was, but this is probably second. It's a back foot punch wide of mid on. Absolutely beautiful. The timing was exquisite. Unbelievable, seriously. And I was thinking, this guy, I haven't seen much of him. This guy can bat. Lefty as well. And I'm thinking, this guy can bat. Then he just holds out straight to mid off. I'm thinking you're Shajil Khan in like reincarnated. This is just what are you doing? What are you doing? I mean, they'd already got I think 9 off the over. They're well ahead of the rate, and he just thinks I'm going to go swing. I'm like, that's bad batting, really bad batting. Van Biljon really disappointing. 2 off 6 for him. Osman Gardner just had his number. First delivery to him, he went to reverse paddle him, a reverse sweep him actually, sorry, even, and missed it completely. Nearly nicked behind, and then the second one he did went to conventionally sweep him and nicked behind off the toe of the bat. He walked off, and he's not going to get into the side. Let's be honest. Miller is a much better version of Van Biljon. So when he's fit and available, he will be in that side. Lind looked really good whilst he was in. Him and Klaassen, I mean, these guys put on a really good performance. Klaassen, I actually am not the biggest fan of his from the ODIs, but in T20s, he's got to be in there, man. He's got to be in there. 36 of 21, 4 fours, 1 6, strike rate 170, and he actually started off quite slow and then he accelerated pretty damn quickly. Some of the shots he played, beautiful, beautiful. And I have to say this, every single one of the South African batsmen, I don't remember a single slog that got runs, that is. Yeah, they might have got out to one, but not a single shot that went for 4 or 6 that was a slog. They were just proper shots, man. This was proper batting going at 10 and over. And that's what makes someone like Babar Azam so good to watch. But South Africa it was just beautiful to watch. It really was. Even as a Pakistan fan, I was like, fair enough, man. Fair enough. Not the best bowling for Pakistan, I'm going to be honest, but some fantastic batting. Hasnain was really expensive, 2 overs for 25. He went for 12.5 and over. He got his speed up to like 94 miles an hour, I think it was. But too much pace on the ball, unfortunately, on these tracks. And these South African batsmen just ate it up. He did get that wicket of Lube, as I said. He actually bowled a cutter as well. So they realised eventually, the teams anyway, they need to bowl that. We brought on Fahim towards the end when they didn't need too many runs. And I was thinking, why have we done that? Why didn't we bring on Shaheen earlier? We brought him on too late in the last over when they needed to run. Like, I think it was 17 off the last over and they got it. And Klaassen just tore him apart. Him and Lind, some of the sixes from Lind, beautiful, just swinging away to the leg side. Lind tore apart Osman as well. As soon as he came in, you're thinking he has to bowl googlies to him. In the modern day, if you bowl into the arc of a left-hander as a leg spinner to the shorter boundary, you're going to get dispatched. And that's exactly what happened. In fact, Lynn dispatched him for a 6 off a googly even. Excuse me. So, yeah, it was just beautiful to see. Hassan Ali was really good. 2 overs for 16, 1 wicket for him. He was damn good. Sorry, excuse me. But apart from that, Nawaz was tight at times, 9.67 economy. Usman was quite good, to be fair to him. 3 overs, 26 runs, 2 wickets, and 8.67 economy. Everyone else went for 10 and over or more. Hasnain 12.5, Fahim 14 off the 1, and 10 and over for Shaheen. But Markram, oh my God, Markram. This was just beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. Sorry, excuse me. Markram was just 54 off 30, 7 fours, 3 sixes, and he hit the shot of the match. This, oh my days, this drive over wide mid off for 6. In fact, Clarkson hit a similar one, to be fair, as well. It was just a short on jab. But this one from Markram, beautiful. And I tell you what, Markram just, I'm telling you, all conventional shots, just power, precision, timing. Just come on, man. Like, this is what I want to see. Proper shots. I was like, this is cricket that I want to see. Striker of 180, beautiful knock. Unfortunately, hold out to long on off Usman Ghadir. But I tell you what, this guy, if he keep, look, I'm going to be honest with you. He keeps up this form, he's in the starting 11. I think at the moment he's probably going to be on the plane to India for the T20 World Cup, considering the form that started here. Even if he can bat like this every 1, 2, 3 matches, he'll be in the side, in the squad even. If he bats like this, he'll be in the squad. And sorry, in the 11 instead of Milan. Great victory for South Africa with 6 overs remaining. They got it. They went at 10s and over. Crazy. 6 wickets remaining. Great win. Pakistan will need to kick themselves up the backside, and they'll need to recover. They'll need to come back and recover because it's just not good enough. Not good enough. Anyway, thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. Please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really does help. And click the notification bell as well. Share the video, comment, all that good stuff. Stay safe, stay well. Good night, morning, afternoon, wherever you are. And I'll see you on the next video. And let me know what you thought as well of the T20, second T20. 1 apiece now. Let's see.